Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys having a great Friday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, we're looking at my final figure of the CGI show of this scale of 5.5 or 5-inch scale. And what you're seeing here is we're going to be looking at King Hiss, their version of King Hiss. Unfortunately, I do not have a loose version of him, but we'll take a look at him in the packaging. This is more hands-free packaging. Of course, there's no bubble, so you can interact with the figure as well. Okay, it does have an action call out. A much different looking King Hiss than we've all known, but like I said, we'll take a look at him in the packaging. We'll take a look at his action feature that he has, and we'll go from there, guys. So here we go. So of course, we have his mugshot or his glamour shot right there of King Hiss right there. You have Grayskull, this version Grayskull from the CGI show, and I have done a review on this particular Grayskull, which is pretty cool. I do like this Grayskull because you have the Netflix logo, you have the Try Me right there. There's King Hiss right there, and as he appeared, what I think would have appeared on the show. Unfortunately, I believe this would have been a part of season 4 of the show. Unfortunately, the show is now done, and so I think it's been scrapped and it's been canceled. So if the show had continued, this would have probably been the main bad guy, for He-Man and maybe Skeletor as well. Right there, you got like snake fingers right there, kind of like like the Origins version in some fashion, right there. But it's full on snake. It's not like a human being transformed. You can transform into a snake right there. You have this action feature right there. There is a button. I'll show you in the back. I'll flip it around. And of course there's the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI logo from Netflix. King Hiss right there. 4 and up, Mattel. It's like, and so like this, the CGI toy brand is more targeted for the kids. I think I've said that in all of the CGI reviews. It's more kid friendly. Flip it around to the back. Right there, you can see in the back right there, there's a button right there that you can press. That will move his arm up and down, right there, and it will move the mouth as well. Okay, and I think the tongue also moves as well. This right here is also a little way you can move the hand around as well, if you wish. Of course, one of the cross-sell of this particular of He-Man right there, of this style packaging right there, this hands-free packaging. Of course, you have Mattel early warnings and stuff like that. There's that Try Me right there. It's pointing. The arrow was pointing to that button right there, of course. All right. So I'm gonna try to do that feature right now, guys, with the button right there. You can see by pressing the button, the arms go up right there, the mouth opens right there. Look on the side right there. And then, like I said, this little button right here, you twist. It's kind of stiff, but you can move it around, twist it around if you wish. This hand does not have that. Now the body moves right here, but the face does not. Okay. Now when you think of King Hiss, this is the version we think of, for us adult collectors. Okay. So this is, King Hiss, in his human form that you could transform into a Snake Man. The leader of the Snake Men, and I'm maybe if the show continued, the CGI show, maybe we would have gotten other Snake Men in this type of form, But unfortunately, like I said, this show is now done. I believe the toy line is now done. So this is what you're seeing here. Is probably one of the last figures in this toy line in this scale, right here. So I guess the CGI show just, decided just to do straight on Snake Man, and just take out the whole human side of King Hiss. I do like the action call out of him. I think he's the only figure, I believe, in the CGI show that has some sort of action feature like this, that you can, interact. You can move the arms up and down like this, the mouth opens, stuff like that. I think the other figures in the CGI show or toy brand does not do this. So this is the only figure that does this. But there you go, guys. There's a look at King Hiss right there. Of course, when I think of King Hiss, and a lot of us, you know, adult collectors, think of this version right here. But, you know, it's something different, you know. I don't mind, you know, having something a little different, you know. I do prefer, you know, of course, I prefer this King Hiss over, you know, this one. But like I said, it's different, you know. And I don't mind that. I do like the action call out that it does. I think that's pretty cool in a way. Of course, he doesn't come with any weapons at all. No shield, no snake spear, you know, that the snakemen are known for. And I also like this hand-free packaging. I think this is one of the last chances that Mattel was trying to get, you know, people to buy, you know, these figures, you know, these you know, for collectors and stuff like that. And I do believe at some point down years from now that this toy line, this CGI toy line, I hope, you know, it could be wrong, will, you know, be of value, you know. This because when people think of, you know, of the Netflix He-Man show, you know, this might be the forgotten He-Man show, you know, because people would probably think about the Revelation show or the Revolution show, and so they would probably forget about this show, and then when they realized, wait a minute, there was another Netflix show, really, you know, and I hope there would be some value to it, you know, it's, you know, because it's now done, and so I hope that, you know, I'm sure like it's He-Man. And all He-Man brand, you know, I feel it has some value to it in some form. So I'm happy to have this in the collection. You know, I'm sad, and I'm also sad that this, you know, this toy line is now done. You know, I might do a, you know, a little recap for the most part. You know, there's a few more figures I need to do, but not this scale. You know, it's a much bigger scale. Let me show you like what I mean by like. So. This is their version, guys, real fast, and we might do. I'm going to review on these at some point. This is backwards. Sorry. So this is their version right here, guys, of Battle Armor Skeletor, and you see the size difference between the two figures here. You can see this one's a much, you know, bigger and bulkier, you know, figure right here for the CGI show, and there's quite a few of these type of figures like this, you know. Of this scale right here that I still need to do some reviews on, guys. And it's basically the same figure, you know, the 5.5 scale, but as you can see, it's much bigger and wider. But we'll take a look at them throughout, you know, on the channel at some point, you know. But, you know, as far as, you know, this scale right here, this is my final version right here. Only version I'm missing in my collection, or in our collection, guys, is Mossman. Mossman was one of those canceled. He was canceled at the last minute. I was going to get him at Big Bad Toy Store, and I guess, you know, when the show got canceled, I guess the toy line ended abruptly, and so Mossman is, and you can find him only on certain certain online places, but he's going for a very hefty price right now, guys, because how rare he is. So that's what I'm talking about. I hope that you know, down the road, you know, figures like this will, you know, have that nice hefty price, you know. So if I were you, if you want, I would start finding these right now, because I'm sure they can find these, you know, at a decent price right now, guys. A lot of these figures, you know, online. You can't find them at Big Bad Toy Store. You can't find them like at Entertainment Earth, I don't think. You might be able to find them like maybe like Target online, hopefully, or Walmart.com. For the most part, this has been a Walmart exclusive, like all these figures for the CGI line right here. Now, there have been a few figures, you know, of the CGI show on Walmart. I mean, at Target, I'm sorry. So try Walmart.com, try Target.com, Amazon, if you're interested, guys. You know, if you want to start collecting this toy line, because this toy line is now, this particular toy line is now done. So if you want to start, you know, collecting these right now, that'd probably be the best time to do so, because, you know, they're probably at a good price, you know, if you wish, you know. But there you go, guys. There's a look at King Hiss right there. Their version of King Hiss, you know, much more kid-friendly, I guess, King Hiss that we're used to. All right, guys, I'd like to take time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you all things Masters Universe from any brand, guys. From the CGI show, okay? The show was a good show. You know, like I said, it's a good show. You know, it had 3 seasons on it right now. It's on Netflix. You know, it took the core of He-Man that we all know as collectors and stuff like that, and it gave us some fresh ideas. I'll say that. Some different takes, different, I guess, on He-Man. Something a little different. But it was still a good show for what it was. You know, I enjoyed it. You know, it's one of those shows where you should watch it once and then, you know, be done with it. You know, maybe down the road a ways. You know, when you have nothing else to watch, you know, pop this on. You know, this particular show and enjoy it for, you know, and really enjoy it, guys. But so sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the rambling on, guys. So yeah. So thank you for subscribing, guys. You know. Hit that like button, guys. And thank you so much for doing that, guys. Because I love talking with you guys all things Master Universe, no matter what it is. Like I said, like the CGI show from the origins, you know, from Origins to Masterverse. Hit that notification bell, guys, when you know I'll upload new videos. And of course, tomorrow we'll be looking at the final mini deluxe playset. I think the Snake Chaos playset. I only have the one in the packaging. Like for all these, you know. I only have, like, most of my CGI figures are still unboxed. So my Chaos Snake playset is boxed. But we'll take a look at the box art and stuff like that. And we'll go from there. So, you know, we'll take a look at that. Share this video, guys. You know, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters Universe. From the CGI show, from the Origins line, right here, to the Masterverse line. You know, from the vintage 80s to the classics to the Super 7 to Mondo through Funko Pops, you know, and, you know, from everything in between, guys. From Mattel Creations exclusives to, you know, everything. So, guys, I hope you guys have a great Friday, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.